Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing another perfume haul. I'm going to be slowing down on these soon. I think there's only 2 other hauls I'm planning after this one. So yeah, I'm starting to get around what I'm looking at purchasing for designer and mostly designer. I'm starting to get to where I was interested, or I've accumulated what I'm interested in designer and things that I am willing to purchase blindly, and now I want to start dabbling into the niche world. But in terms of what I have planned haul wise, after this, I believe there will be 2 more. One won't be as big as the other one. One is fairly small, but yeah, so we'll be slowing down on perfume hauls. We'll be talking obviously still about perfume, but the hauls won't be as fast and frequent. But yeah, with that being said, let's just get on into the video.
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say.
So the first thing I purchased was Valentino Donna, born in Roma. So if you saw my Sephora haul, that haul was actually way earlier in the year, but you're gonna see it closer to this video. So if you see my previous Sephora haul, I got the travel size of this perfume, and it's basically done. It's almost done. I kind of want to keep it as a travel, so I stopped wearing it once I purchased the full bottle. But if I hadn't purchased it, it would have been done if I hadn't purchased the full bottle. I haven't actually sprayed this bottle yet, just because, I don't know, it's new and I'm familiar with the scent, so I didn't want to spray it yet. But look how cute. Okay, so that's the bottle. This is the 30 milliliter or the 1 ounce, so it is smaller than what you've probably seen. And what I find funny about this scent is when I first smelled it, I thought literally nothing of it. Like, it was nondescript. In my mind, I was like, yeah, okay, cool, nice. It's a nice scent. I did not understand the hype for this perfume, and then I forgot about it for, I'd say like a month, like 2 months, 2 months, around there. And then I just decided one day I wanted to spray it because I didn't know what I wanted to wear. Not this bottle, the travel size that I had. I didn't know what I wanted to wear, and I was just working that day, so I was like, eh. I remembered it being just like a nondescript, sweet, fruity, kind of throw on type fragrance, so I was like, okay, fine, I will just try that. Well, I was wrong, and I keep saying that, you know, when you order fragrances in the mail, you gotta let them settle. But I had that fragrance for a hot minute even before I tried it the first and second time. So when it was the third time, when I was throwing it on, I didn't think anything of it because it did give it the time to settle. But it proved me wrong. That scent is gorgeous. This scent is gorgeous. Let's go over the notes. Alright, so the main accords for Valentino Donna, born in Roma, are woody, vanilla, fruity, soft spicy, powdery, floral, white floral, musky, green, and fresh. The top notes are blackcurrant, pink pepper, bergamot. The middle notes are jasmine, sambac, jasmine, and jasmine tea. The base notes are bourbon, vanilla, cashmere, and guaiac wood. Yeah, nothing in the notes put me off. I don't know. I have no idea why I thought this was just a basic scent. And I guess in the grand scheme of things, it is a very crowd-pleasing, easygoing, it's a scent. You could buy this without thinking about it, but it is in its own right quite special. I do really enjoy the scent. I wear it daily. It is a daily fragrance. It's that kind of fragrance. But even though it's basic and mainstream and crowd pleasing, I don't think it's boring, as I did. As I did think it was boring. But I don't know, it's super pretty. It's like the bottle, so it's super pretty and easygoing and whatnot, but then it's edgy. So it's got the soft black or soft matte black cap and the, like, I don't know, like leather labeling, and then all of the embossed ridging on the bottle. So it's like soft and feminine and fruity and floral and beautiful and pretty, but just slightly edgy. It's a very modern fragrance in that regard, and I think a lot of people will like it. I do believe the hype on Fragrantica. It's got high ratings, and it deserves that. I really do like this scent. It kind of reminds me of, like, not in the same scent profile, but in the same just like family of fragrances, or it has similar vibes to My Way. I wear these interchangeably. I also have them both in travel sizes, but I wear these interchangeably with each other for the same occasions, for the same reasons. They're two very different scents. I think My Way is pear based. This one is berry based, but they're two very different scents, but they are in the same realm for me. They would fall in the same category for me. But yeah, that's Valentino Donna Born in Roma. Donna Born in Roma I already owned, so I was just buying a full bottle. There are 5 fragrances here today, one of which I smelled in store once on a test strip through a mask. The other 3 were blind buys. So the one that I had smelled is Burberry Her Intense. Now, I smelled this fragrance once, like I said, in store, like I said, not on skin, on a tester strip, and through a mask. And then bought it. Not from the store, I ordered it online, but in hindsight, I could have given it more of a try, but I like it. I don't dislike the scent. It is a very pretty bottle. And I know people say that this is supposed to be a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. I get where they are coming from, but this is okay. So as Baccarat Rouge is a unisex fragrance, this I would classify as a feminine fragrance. You can wear whatever you want. If you're a man and you want to wear this, by all means. It doesn't smell bad, so if I smelled this on a man, I wouldn't be mad about it. But just in terms of trying to describe the fragrance, obviously because you can't smell it, Baccarat Rouge definitely is more unisex than this. I would say that this is Baccarat Rouge lighter with fruit notes. Like a fruity opening. And sweeter. That's the fruitiness and the sweetness of this is what pulls it more feminine. But yeah, I can see why this reminds people of Baccarat Rouge 540. Do I think they're the same scent? No. Do I think you need both? No. Baccarat Rouge is so overpopular now that you kind of sort of smell it everywhere. So I don't think you need that plus dupes or that plus perfumes that remind you of that. I would just say pick your preference. So if you prefer it fruity or sweeter, then this one. If you prefer it more unisex, less sweet, then Baccarat Rouge. Same with any other dupe. All the dupes that I smell for Baccarat Rouge are not identical. They're always Baccarat Rouge and. So it's kind of like they're flankers to Baccarat. So at that point, it's just like, pick which note added do you prefer. Do you like the baseline, which would be Baccarat, or then Baccarat and lemon notes, or Baccarat and fruity notes, or Baccarat and coconut? Because all of the dupes are very much that. Baccarat plus another scent. So I have plenty. I have this and then several other, like 3 other Baccarat Rouge dupes. I wouldn't, like I said, I'm not buying Baccarat Rouge. That's not gonna happen. At least I don't think. Never say never, but at this point with my collection, I don't see myself purchasing that. But yeah, that's just what I had to say about this. It does resemble Baccarat Rouge 540. I think it's different enough. If you do wish to purchase both, by all means, but just because of how popular Baccarat Rouge is and how common it is, like lots of people have that fragrance. If you're trying to differ between the two, I would just say pick the fragrance that has the notes that you prefer. And I'm not saying I don't like Baccarat Rouge. I love the scent, but I prefer the other scents similar that I have found. Like, I love Ariana Grande Cloud. I prefer it over Baccarat Rouge because I love the coconut note. I prefer this because I love the berry note. The main accords for this fragrance are fruity, amber, sweet, warm, spicy, and fresh. The top notes are red fruits, blackberry, middle notes are jasmine, base notes are benzoin. So I'm pretty sure there are more notes in this. Like, there's gotta be a woody note. There's gotta be a woody note, unless that's just the jasmine. But I still think there's a woody note in this. But yeah, this lists fairly few notes, fragrance notes. I do think there is more to it. Baccarat Rouge 540 obviously has great longevity, sillage. It's better than this because Baccarat Rouge 540 lasts for some people it lasts on them days. This has a good longevity. I give it like 6 to 8 hours. But at like the 6-8 hour mark, you're looking at a skin scent at that point. But I don't dislike it. I have a lot of Baccarat Rouge smelling fragrances, so like worst case scenario, I'll layer them if I have to get more longevity, because I have some that last longer than others, obviously, but I'm not mad at this purchase. When I smelled it in the store, however, I did not catch the Baccarat Rouge comparison, because I knew that Burberry Her and Burberry Her Intense were known for that, and that's why I smelled them in the store. I didn't get the comparison. I was also smelling it through a mask, so I didn't smell the Baccarat Rouge, probably just smelled the berries or whatever it was. That's why I bought it. But it's not that I'm mad at the purchase, it's just closer to Baccarat Rouge than I wanted. But I still enjoy it, and I will continue to enjoy it. I already have, you can see, I already have a decent size dent in it, and I got this not too long ago. So yeah, that's Burberry Her Intense. Okay, now we're moving on to the 3 fragrances that I blind bought. I like them all, but you know, it's a dangerous field to work in. First one is Zadig and Voltaire. This is Her. Yeah, so it's just a white box. It is embossed, you're not going to be able to see it, but it is embossed saying Zadig and Gaultier all over the entire front of the box, but you are not going to see that at all, so I'm going to try. And then you open her up. That's the bottle there. It's got like a textured ridge, asymmetrical side on one side and a flat side. The label's on both sides. Yeah. So this is the 30 ml. Burberry Her Intense was a 50 ml, and Valentino Donna Born in Roma was a 30 ml. So this one, Zadig and Gaultier, this is her, is a 30 ml. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this scent because I was afraid of the lactonic notes in this fragrance. However, turns out I love this scent and I have worn the bejeebers out of it. I wear it to sleep a lot, but I like it in the evening time, in cuddle hour. This is so good. My mom even likes this and she doesn't like anything. That's a lie. She likes fragrances, but like then on her, she's very picky about what she wears, but she likes scents in her world, but on her, she's very picky about what she wears. But just in general, she really likes this scent. It is almost clean, musky smelling, almost. I wouldn't say it's soap smelling, but almost soap smelling. If I had to pick a soap that it smelled like, it's like Nivea. To me, it is so good. It smells like, if you've ever smelled the Nivea body wash, or yeah, the Nivea body wash, not the lotion but the body wash, and then you add like vanilla whipped cream, that's what that smells like to me. And it's so good because Nivea body wash is my favorite. Doesn't matter what scent it is, but Nivea body wash is my favorite body wash. And so I'll go shower and then I come out and I spray this, and it's just I don't particularly think it smells like a soapy fragrance. It just happens to smell like that soap. But I wouldn't call it a soapy fragrance. I know that's very difficult to wrap your head around, but I wouldn't consider Nivea's body wash a very soapy smelling soap either, so yeah. But this is good. And it doesn't turn rancid on me, which I was afraid of, which is also why I bought the 30 ml bottle. But then I found out that this is her Rockstar is better than this one. So maybe when I finish this I'll buy that. Or I'll just repurchase this because I really, really like this scent. This is the quickest I've ever gotten this far in a bottle. But the main accords for this fragrance are vanilla, sweet, woody, lactonic, balsamic, powdery, warm spicy, soft spicy, and musky. The top notes are pink pepper, silkwood blossom, jasmine, sambac. Middle notes are whipped cream, vanilla, and chestnut. The base notes are sandalwood, cashmere wood. Yep, that's it. Sandalwood and cashmere wood. If you were to ask me, the entire time I'm smelling this fragrance, I smell the middle notes for the most part, and then like on the very, very, very dry down, I smell the sandalwood, cashmere wood. On first spray, I do get the pink pepper. So if you spray this too much, or if you inhale right away, that shit burns. But for the most, or for the majority of the duration of this fragrance, I get whipped cream, vanilla, and chestnut. And I fucking love this. I might mix this with By the Fireplace. I don't have okay. I might mix this with Clinique's Cookies and Kisses. So Clinique's Cookies and Kisses is the fragrance that I have that smells like By the Fireplace. It's a little bit sweeter. I might mix that with this and see how that goes, because it could give me what I wanted from By the Fireplace in the first place, because I don't get any of the sweetness from By the Fireplace, like at all. And I just get the whipped cream vanilla chestnut from this. So I just mix that with the fire, like the deep woody fire notes that I get from Cookies and Kisses, and oh, that might be really good. Like that might be really good. I will have to get back to you on that if I do try that, if I remember past this video. It is a very, 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 very comforting, like just good scent. I urge you to try it because it's lactonic. I urge you to try it on skin because it smells very good out of bottle. I don't think you would disagree that it smells bad. I don't think you would disagree that it smells good out of bottle, but on your skin it can change. I know people have lactonic notes or something that people just, it's a very chemistry wise thing. I urge you to try it on skin, but I love this fragrance. Like I'm telling you, I've never gotten this far in a bottle that quickly. It doesn't have the best longevity. I would give it like 4 hours, which is mainly why I wear it to bed. I do kind of smell it when I wake up, but you gotta search for a little bit. But it's an eau de parfum, so I don't know. It doesn't have the best longevity. That people say that this is her Rockstar has better longevity, so once I finish this I might try that one. But I think it's good for what it is. I really like it. I don't mind having to respray it. I have not a problem with that because I really like this. But that's probably also why I've gotten so far in this bottle. But it's also exciting to see, like when you have a collection like mine, it's exciting to see you get through something. So I'm not mad at it. 2 more. I'm gonna say my favorite for last. I actually like everything in this box, but I'm gonna say my favorite for last. So the next one we're gonna look at is So Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And for similar reasons, as to Zadig and Voltaire, this is her. I was afraid of buying this because of the lactonic notes. I wanted to smell it in person, but then I got over that because I couldn't find it in person to smell. And then I found a bottle that was 30 ml, so I bought it. Like, come on, isn't that cute? I do really love how the big bottle looks. Had I smelled this in person, I would have bought the 50 ml, but it's cool. We're here, so. I can already smell the fragrance. I haven't opened it yet. It's not sprayed in this canister, which is hilarious. It's just that strong. This is a very strong fragrance, and I understand how this fits in the line, although it doesn't have honey in its note breakdown. This is a very tuberose heavy fragrance, and if you like tuberose, you will really like this. But this is a very bubblegummy tuberose heavy fragrance, and I think it's that sickly sweet from the tuberose. That is what reminds me of that sickly sweet honey from Scandal. Like the honey in all the Scandals, except for maybe Scandal by Night, but the honey in all of the Scandals is so sweet, it's almost sharp. And the tuberose in this is the same way. So it gives you kind of the same vibe, although it doesn't have the same note structure. And that's how I view this as related to the rest of the line. Alright, so main accords for this one are white floral, tuberose, fruity, sweet, lactonic, and animalic. The notes are all in a row. It's just tuberose, raspberry, milk, jasmine, sambac, and orange blossom. And yeah, it's very much that. It's basically like a creamy raspberry syrup. Some people say it smells like grape syrup. To each their own. I smell a lot of tuberose, a little bit of jasmine, and just a bit of a creamy background, and that is this fragrance. That's about it. It doesn't change much. It doesn't change at all. It's fairly linear. It's just it's a simple tuberose fragrance. I don't dislike it. It doesn't turn rancid on me, thank goodness. I really like it. I also love tuberose. I love bubblegummy tuberose. I love My Way, all of that. So I really enjoy this fragrance. It is very strong. And when I mean strong, I mean sillage, longevity, projection, all of that. Like, all of that. You don't need much. I can smell it on the carton, and I never sprayed it in here. So, yeah, it's a very nice fragrance. I would have bought the 50 ml because I like the fragrance, but at the same rate, it is so strong and I use it so sparingly that the 30 ml is fine. But I do like the 50 ml bottle. So she will be joining her sisters. I don't know if you noticed, but the sides of the can for the Sauce Sonore have notches to make opening this can easier. So the notches create a space for your finger so that you can open the bottle. Thank goodness, because these cans are getting out of hand. So, last but certainly not least, I got Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One Intense. And I have no idea why it took me so long to purchase this fragrance, but I absolutely love this thing. Now, the only thing about this bottle, and I mean, not that you would confuse the two, but it only says Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One on the bottle. It does not say intense on the bottle anywhere. It says it only on the box. But it's the fully black bottle, and I love the look of this bottle. It is gorgeous, it is beautiful, it is quite the decorative piece, but you can't see how far you get in the fragrance. That's my only thing, because I absolutely adore this scent. It is one of my favorites. It has made my top 10. However, I will never know when I'm close to finishing it. So that's a bummer, but I don't know why I didn't buy this scent sooner. I love The Only One, and they don't smell the same at all. Like, this is supposed to be a flanker of that, and they smell nothing alike, but I love, like, adore this scent. It reminds me of C. Fiori. Like, it's in that similar realm, and I love C. Fiori. C. Fiori is one of my favorite scents. But it reminds me of C. Fiori, and it's just not as thick creamy. This is a little bit more fruity in breakdown, or it just in scent profile, but yeah. Yeah. So the main accords for this are white floral, vanilla, woody, coconut, citrus, sweet, fresh, and powdery. Top notes are neroli, green apple, Italian, mandarin. Middle notes are jasmine, coconut, orange blossom, and the base notes are vanilla, cashmere wood, and cedar. No one says that this, or in terms of this perfume, reminds me of, nobody says C. Fiori, but this reminds me of C. Fiori. But the only other thing that, well, what is on here, some people say it reminds them of Dolce Garden. If this were to become Dolce Garden, or for me to see Dolce Garden, this is like the fresher, less thick, less creamy coconut version of Dolce Garden. But I love Dolce Garden as well. This is somewhere in between Dolce Garden and C. Fiori, but brighter all at the same time, which is hilarious because this is called The Only One Intense, and it's in this dark, menacing bottle. I would wear it for a date night though. It's so, like, I don't know if complex is the word, but it's just so interesting. Like, it's very bright and fun and flirty, but at the same time it can be sophisticated and sultry and intense, and I don't know. I really like this scent though, and I don't want to be without this scent. I'm just mad I can't see where the volume is at. I might just buy one as backup, but we'll see. This does not resemble The Only One by any regards. They're two totally different fragrances. But if you like Sea Fiori and Dolce Garden, I think you will really like this. Like this is easily one of my favorite fragrances right now. I wear it all the time. Yeah, I had to do this video so that I can get it out on to my table so that I don't have to go into my closet every time I want to wear it, because I want to wear it all the time. But yeah, I just want to wrap up quickly before I run out of memory on my card. But if you do, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.